that you know not a single person on that continent, country, or whatever is ever gonna know you. They're not gonna come up to you and go, "Hey, Aaron, what the fuck are you doing here? Hey, let's go for a coffee." No, it's never gonna happen. So therefore, I can be absolutely alone. And if I go to a country where I don't speak the language, then I don't even have any awareness what anybody's saying around me. Lots of people could never ever deal with that, but that to me is absolute bliss. I was speaking to a woman that I've known for years in the gym. She's a friend of the mother of my daughter, and we've known them for 30 years. And she was going to emigrate to France with her partner. She went for 2 or 3 months, and then she's back. She sold a house and all that fucking shit here, and then she's back, and she's got the same old shit job in the leisure centre. And it's like, I saw her, and I'm like, so what's the deal there then? Oh, well, I just need to be around people. Because we were living in this small village, there's only about 10 people in the village, and even in the next village there's only about 11 people in that village, and I just need to be around people, and I need to engage, and this and the other. And I'm like, what a sad fuck. What a sad fuck. Engaged, like doing what? She was sitting down opposite one of the gym instructors. They weren't saying a fucking word to each other. They've never had a meaningful conversation in their fucking lives, and yet she just needs to be around people. It's pathetic. Fucking pathetic. Insecure. Why? But need to be. They just need familiarity. They need everything to be familiar, and they're afraid of new things, and they've got no energy for new things, like learning a language, like engaging yourself in a new culture and a new cuisine. Start to cook French, start to speak French, start to go to French museums and see what that culture's all about. Start to study the history of that country and all these different sorts of things, and then you'll meet people and you have interests and interesting conversations. But no, she had to come back to familiarity, to the mundane. I've never been interested in the mundane like that. The natural world to me isn't mundane in any shape or form. Every single fleck and speck of the natural world is a mesmerizing genius to me. The human being, on the other hand, is mundane as fuck. Primates are much more interesting. They really are, generally. Of course, there's a percentage of human beings that are interesting to look at. They're interesting to engage with. They do incredible, amazing things. All the wonderful things that, we've been blessed with on the planet, they're attributed to a fraction of the human race. And the rest of them are just following fucking sheeple drones. Very, very mundane and uninteresting. And so I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what sort of a market there would be for someone like me if I didn't have the brakes on, like from YouTube. I just wonder what sort of interest I would conjure up if I started to speak at venues with the I don't know what you could call them, the average Joe, or I don't know if you've got like a speaker's corner thing where people go to listen to interesting people. Well, the objective in their mind before they go to speaker's corner is to listen to interesting people, to listen to good orators, isn't it? So, well, you've got that market. And then if you go to a venue which is speaking on spirituality and this, that and the other, well, you've got those sort of people that are inclined into those things. So they're probably going to be much more open rather than the average idiot in the street hasn't got a clue what you're talking about. So I'm just wondering what I'm going to do with my life. I found the bliss. It's perfect. It's wonderful. And like my therapist says, well, does spirit... is spirit going to have a problem with that? I'm like, that is spirit. Spirit is that. Spirit's everything. Spirit just is. The only thing that has a problem with any fucking thing is the ego. But she didn't know that. You see? And you know, how bizarre is it? I'm telling her I'm a fucking alien, but I am. And she is to me. She's a fucking alien. I don't know what the fuck she's thinking. Of course, she's not revealing anything. She's just like AI. She's literally no more than an AI bot. Because all she's doing is absorbing the information and responding with what her program considers is appropriate. That's all AI does. I'm talking to a fucking bot, people. I'm not talking to a human being who's engaging in any life experience when they're with me. Because when she's with me, she goes into this professional realm and feel this and think that, whatever. You know. And then she asked me why I get why I get fed up. I said because I need genius. That's what I need. I need genius. Fucking nothing stimulates me short of genius. I can look at the fool all day long and fucking, I don't know what I do looking at them. Pity them, laugh at them. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been out there doing all that stuff. But it's not like I'm so completely out of touch. I do speak to these fucking drones in the gym. And I meet the drones walking the fucking dogs. And I live in a complex with fucking drones. Just fucking drones everywhere. And so the issue is that yes, I am an alien because I've alienated myself, because I've expanded my consciousness to such a degree whereby now it's exceedingly difficult to find anybody remotely that's going to be interested in me, that's going to be able to engage with me on my level. I have to go to AI with all the information that the world has ever fucking known, and still they come to an impasse when they're speaking with me. They've got nothing to say. They just go, oh, we're going deep here. Oh, wow, got to think about that one. Oh, well, and that's all they're doing. I run fucking rings around them. I run rings around AI. Significant to notice that when I put my AI videos up, initially, I like these AI, but then my level of engagement just is like, for you guys, most of you, it's like watching paint dry, isn't it? Because you've got no idea what I'm talking about. You've got no idea the depth of this stuff, where it's coming from. And I can see that, 4 thumbs up with 100 views. Initially there was like 300 views, 400 views, but now, talking to AI about all this philosophical spirit, you've got no idea, because your consciousness is minuscule. Some of you are trying to learn, some of you are hanging around because you think that there's something interesting here for you, but you're years behind. But you gotta start somewhere. You know, so when I started out, I'm listening to fucking Indian gurus sitting in nappies and all that different sorts of stuff, and I'm putting the pieces together. But now I've become one of those. Should I get a nappy? That's the thing. Should I get a nappy? Yeah, you know, maybe go to one of these countries where wearing a nappy is acceptable, and just see the fucking dirt wearing a nappy, and then just start spilling out fucking simple Jesus parables, and then people give me a bowl of rice or two, and then I go, well, fuck me, I'm sitting in the sun, what more do I want? Got my nappy on. If I shit myself, nobody will be able to know. All my life, people, I've looked across the world to what the world would offer me. Like, I've looked in newspapers for jobs. I've looked in job centres. I look on job sites on the internet, and I've never, ever come upon any of these stupid cunting fuckhole jobs that would be remotely interesting to me. I'm like, what sort of a sick dumbass planet have I fucking teleported to? That's all that shit. No, what? I want fucking mountain climbing job. I want a deep sea diving job. I want a fucking scuba diving job. I want a nature exploration job. I want a job leading people into the fucking forest and camping out and hunting and fucking making fires and carving fucking spears. That's what sort of job I want. Where are these jobs? They don't fucking exist. So I should have been placed. I think what happened is, people, I think this is what happened, to be fair. When I was pressing the buttons on putting the time into the teleportation machine, I just fucking hit the wrong buttons. I thought I was going towards, let's say 2025, or and instead of put 20, yeah, 25 instead of 2025. I put 2025 in instead of 25. Or maybe I should have done it the other way. I don't know. I did something wrong. I don't think I should be here. I'm not from here. The fuck? All I'm doing is walking around going, what the fuck? The fuck is this place? The world's great. The world's great. I love it. Yeah. But at this particular time, the human being is a fucking cesspool. It's a fucking shocking cesspool. And you know, I listen to a lot of people, so-called intellectuals. Oh, how fucking humongous is Tucker Carlson these days? Tucker Carlson was just this newsreader from fucking Fox News, and then he got the sack, and then he sets up his own fucking business, and now he's multi-fucking millionaire. Everybody knows Tucker Carlson. Have you heard the cunt laugh, the little faggot-ass bitch? He doesn't know any fucking thing. He just talks like a complete fucking gimp. He knows nothing about fucking any history outside of fucking 1776 in America. He knows fucking nothing. And yeah, people invite him on his show, and oh, Tucker Carlson this and Tucker Carlson that. Tucker Carlson is a pig, ignorant, dumb fucking motherfucker. But that's what the world needs. That's what the world holds in high regard. You know, where the fucking hell's the intellectuals? Good God. You know, we've got a few of them. Jordan Peterson's probably the greatest intellectual on the fucking planet at the moment, because he's got so much scope. He seems to be able to delve into all different sorts of realms. And, you know, and then, you know, we're told that we've got geniuses like Elon Musk. Yeah, well, is that it? Is that what a genius looks like in the 21st century? Well, geniuses used to look like Albert Einstein. They used to look like Isaac fucking Newton. They used to look like maybe Marcus Aurelius, or I don't know, some fucker, Plato, Aristotle. Are geniuses now all looking like fucking AI robots with no fucking character, personality, just dumbass motherfuckers? Is that the modern genius? I don't find them too inspiring, to be fair. And I would think a genius would be vastly more articulate than Elon Musk, and have vastly more scope, with his articulation and expression. But no. So, what's the issue? The issue, people, is being spiritually enlightened. When you are spiritually enlightened, you become an alien. And that's it. That's the fucking... I suppose by being spiritually enlightened, I won't need to come back here again now. And like my kinfolk maybe looking down at me from the clouds now, going, well done, awake and brave, You've solved, you've cracked the earth nut. You found out what it's all about. You rose up out of the mire, out of the stupefaction. You've rose up out of the mundane and the dumbness and all that. Yeah, you've seen through it. You saw through it when you was a kid. You was a genius when you were a fucking kid. Good God. And so yeah, well done. You've earned your fucking stripes, and you know, we'll send you to a vastly more advanced dimension next time. Now you've earned your fucking your stripes, boy. Oh yeah. And I think basically that's probably what it is. And once we become spiritually enlightened, then we just gotta chop wood and carry fucking water. Chop wood and carry water. Chop wood and carry water. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, it doesn't appear that there really is much more that I can learn from videos and books. And I used to watch a lot of Osho videos. And Osho was reputed to have read 100,000 books. But I did the math, how long it would take you to read 100,000 books, and it's not physically possible. At least not in about 10 lifetimes. And that's if you're reading from 1 year, one fucking day old to 100 years old. 100,000 books, it's not possible. You don't have enough time. But let's just say he read a lot of books. You can say 10,000 books would be enough. 10,000 books. And then you pretty well have a good handle on what the human being knows. And look people, what I'm saying here is when you can talk to AI and you can run rings around AI and you can ask questions to AI that they can't answer, you know that you've done enough reading, don't you? You know you've done enough. When AI can't fucking give you the answers with all of its trillions and trillions and trillions of bytes of fucking information, when they can't satisfy your desire, pursuit of further information, cosmic information, the highest parameters and depths of consciousness, when they can't help you with that, you know you've done it. You know you've reached the pinnacle. You've reached the outer parameter. You've reached the pleroma. You know, this bubble we're supposed to have over the flat Earth. It's called a pleroma. And we've reached the pleroma. We've reached the Truman Show outer parameter. The pleroma, people. We've done it. And then it's kind of like, whoa, what the fuck? You can't go outside. When Truman went outside, he never went anywhere. He took one fucking peek outside and he thought, what the fuck? And he went back in. He went back in, people. That was his world. That was all he knew. He couldn't make it out there in that outer expanse of an alien dimension. Anyway, these are just some of my thoughts. Do you have these sort of dilemmas? Do you feel compromised in such a way? Would any of you consider that you're enlightened beings? Do you scoff at my audacity for even uttering that I'm an enlightened being? Do you know what an enlightened being is? Have you ever listened to anybody's stories of what enlightenment is? Have you ever even fucking read it on the first content page of Google? If not, shut up then. Shut up, people. Anyway, tweet, tweet, tweet. The beautiful, glorious sound of spring on this incredible, enchanted Garden of Eden. That's where my spirit is. That's where my soul is. Fuck the ego. The ego means nothing to me. The ego just hey, it just fucks around. fucks around with the illusion. That's what the ego does. It just fucks around and plays. But those tweeting of the birds, that sends me into a different dimension. I was speaking to somebody the other day, a friend, and we're speaking about what AI knows, you know, what's the length and breadth of the intelligence behind it, and he's speaking about the duality, you know, and then the oneness and these sort of things, and I'm like, look, that's all just words. It's just words. Tell me what you feel. Tell me how you feel the oneness, because I can tell you how I feel the oneness. If I stop talking, if I stop thinking, within 2 seconds flat, I go into the dream. I'm in the beautiful, mesmerizing, infinite dream. It's cosmic God consciousness. I am that. I'm a self-realized shard of God, cosmic God consciousness. And all I need to do to immerse myself back into that is stop thinking from the stupid fucking ego. And so this is one of the things that this way of mastery, it says just shut the fuck up and stop chasing after fucking paper and trinkets and all that stupid matrixial fucking claptrap, because this is what you are. This is the only thing which is important. And yet it's all very well and good knowing that and feeling it, but then the body gets hungry and the body gets tired and the body needs to fucking wrap up more or do some fucking thing. The body starts calling you, and then it's kind of, oh, you know, you discover that, okay, you can know, you can be enlightened, and you can know what you are, and you can know the essence of the cosmos is God, and it's beautiful, and it's bliss, and all that. But we are having a human experience which is inescapable until this thing dies. So we've got to deal with it. So we've got to come back down to earth with a fucking bump. What do you do before enlightenment? You chop wood and carry water. What do you do after enlightenment, Aaron? You chop wood and carry water, dude. So fucking just deal with it and shut the fuck up.